What's going on, guys? Holsworth Productions here. Alright, so this is going to be first look at Jam Week 266. I'm going to start off with a bit of a recap of last week. So, it was the World Championship qualifying Jam Week last week, so it was a pretty big week, but I managed to get a fair few attempts in, so I was happy, and I actually managed to make the top 64, so that was even better. But the tracks were last week, I thought they were made perfectly. Like the sort of skill level they both were was just like perfect for the tracks. That first one, definitely my type of track. Just had like that Supercross like type of track where as soon as you land, you're going to try and prepare for the next scrub, and then some sections there was like you had to try and get 3 scrubs in a row, and it's just so tricky. But and also 2 laps on that track was perfect because it sort of separated the really fastest, like the fastest guys in the world from like, the still pretty fast guys, and then there's like the still fast guys, but they're not as fast as the still pretty fast guys. So like the level last week was just crazy, and it was just cool to see like everyone having a crack, and it was actually really tough to even get in that top 64 last week. So it was just a wicked week. So I'm going to start off with a recap of that, and if you're new to the channel, this is going to be just basically after that we're just going to check out the new jam tracks and try and work them out, and hopefully that's entertaining for you guys. But let's just get into it, I guess. So let's go check it out. Alright, so the first track this week is called Nico, and then the second one's called Outshined. So we've got this one by Joe, and second one is by RC Boxer. Alright, so I'll quickly show you guys what went down last week. So Waiting on the Future, this was one of my favourite tracks. This was so sick. I really thought I could have improved just a tiny little bit more. Like I had a few runs where I was like, I don't know, 10-15 meters ahead, and then I'd sort of miss one scrub, and then my ghost would just come flying past. But there was also a section where you had to sort of try and get a wheel stand after the wall jump, and like a couple of times I got that and I was straight ahead, like 10 meters ahead, like straight away. But then I just sort of missed a scrub, and it was just so hard to nail those scrubs on both laps last week. So, and then we had that funny bounce on the second track that was pretty cool, the back scrub you had to sort of hit. And then there was like there was that really big, really hard dragon's back. You had to try and get the double after that, and I ended up actually scrubbing that, and such a wicked feeling when you did that. But no, the tracks were just so wicked last week. So wicked job to Joe, and pretty sure it was MX Freak. Sorry, good job to those guys. The tracks were just insane, perfect ones for the World Championship. But all right, let's just get on to my fastest time. So I ended up 19th in the world, which I'm pretty happy with, because it's everyone was really trying last week, and it was just cool to see everyone that sort of only sometimes tries and cash. Like it's just cool to see everyone actually having to go last week. So that was cool. But ended up with 1,450 attempts. So not the 2,000 attempts I told you guys I was going to have, but pretty much all those attempts I pretty much finish it out for the second lap. So I guess you could sort of double them attempts, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but anyway, ended up with a 225.835. So I'll show you guys that time first. But the time difference like between like even the top guys and between me, who's in 19th, was just like insane. Like look at that, got a 225.8, and look at that, Zach's got a 223, almost 222. So that's just like, you think you're good at the game, but then you go have a look at those guys and you think, oh geez, how do they even manage to pull that off for 2 laps and not mess up? But anyway, so unfortunately I didn't have the Red Bull helmet, so that sucks. Always try and have the Red Bull helmet, but we've got the little crappy Star Racing, I call it Cash Jam helmet, because every time you play Cash, it like puts it on for you. It's just like a glitch. But anyway, so this track was cool. We had that first bit there, I didn't get the scrub, but this bit here, to try and get a scrub over these, like all 3 of these, was just so hard. But even then I didn't really get that good. But anyway, this one just wanted to do a wheel stand, lean forward, lean back. The whoops weren't too hard to skim really, but that's what I mean. If you get a wheel stand on that section there, that was worth so much time. Like sometimes I just put like 10 meters on my ghost time on the second lap, because I don't hit it on the second lap. Actually, I'll just let you guys watch my run first, and I'll just quickly go back and sort of explain some section I was having trouble with, or a bit of tips and stuff, in case we get sort of some sections like this on the on like future tracks. So we got that scrub pretty good, nailed that one. That was a fun one. This Dragon's Back was pretty tricky. A lot of my runs I got messed up on that because I don't know. I ended up sort of getting the hang of it, but I still didn't get to the point where I could hit it as good as some people can hit it. So this second lap I wanted to try and do the scrub there, but it's just so tricky because if you got that scrub there, you'd obviously land earlier, so you'd get more speed and you'd be able to overjump this a little bit more to set you up for a scrub here. But yeah, this time I was like, oh crap, I'm going to case it, so let's just do the consistent way, slow down and just lean forward, hit it normally, and I'll try and focus on getting this last scrub, because if you got this one, it was still pretty quick, but it wasn't definitely wasn't anywhere near what you could do if you got all three scrubs. So second lap, them whoops weren't too bad, but that wasn't the fastest. Not bad on the wall jump, but yeah, we didn't get the wheel stand there, so you had to. It means you just have to slow down here rather than just scrubbing, which is so much quicker. But yeah, so lost a fair bit of time there. That's one of the spots I kept catching up when I tried to improve. You could also do like another line here where you scrub this, go onto the tabletop there, wheel tap that, land down this double here. Like I'm in the air now, but if I was on the ground, you land down there and then what do you do there? I think you triple. Yeah, you triple that, but that way was only faster than this way here if you scrubbed it all. So it was pretty tricky to do that. Didn't get that perfect that scrub, but it was still pretty solid. Nailed that one. That was cool. Also got that one. But yeah, it was like the perfect track for the World Championship because it's so hard to get all those scrubs perfect for 2 laps. It's just so tricky. But I was pretty happy with that time. It took me a while to get into the 225s, but yeah, no, it was cool. So I'll just quickly go back. I don't want to spend too much time boring you guys, but yeah. So this first lap, you wanted to try and obviously get this wheel stand, but it was just so. You could, there was something you could do to sort of get the wheel stand sort of consistently, but I could never do it. So it was like somewhere you had to drop your front wheel, and then you'd sort of just, I think it was like this one, either this one here, or maybe it was even this one that brought your front wheel up perfectly for that scrub. But I don't know, one of them. And then yeah, I was lucky because I didn't even overjump that very much, but we got that scrub there and cased that a little bit, so I didn't even get a scrub there. But it wasn't like you hit that way better. Sometimes I was like 10 meters in front of my ghost, just hitting that better. But so that one there, it was pretty easy. You just sort of landed on a wheel stand, lean forward, lean back, and pretty much like 7 out of 10 attempts you could get that skim pretty, at least like as good as that one. So the key to the wall jump here was like when I started off, I was like slowing down, but then just before I was going to land, I was leaning back to get the wheel stand. But I sort of figured out that if you just jump it normally and just let your bike, well, I don't know, I'm pretty sure like I ended up like not tapping any arrows at all. So like I'd sort of just brake there and then let the bike sort of come up itself, and I wouldn't even tap any arrows, sort of just let it come up, and then I'd sort of correct it with the, I don't know, like maybe I tapped the brake a little bit there. I think I just let off the gas really and balanced it with the forward and back arrows really. But this section here, where was it? Yeah, so some people even scrubbing this tabletop here, and that was actually really tricky to do, but that was really quick. But I sort of never went for that. That wasn't one of the ones I sort of went for, but I got really consistent at landing on this sort of a scrub here, and this actually helped so much because you'd sort of overjump this perfectly, and then you'd be able to scrub that, look at that, and then half the time if you did that, you'd be able to get a nice wheel stand. But the wheel stand I got there wasn't even the best, and we cased that. But as long as you still got them 2 scrubs there, that was the main thing. Missed that scrub there though, so a lot of times on the second lap when I was versing my ghost, if I got that scrub, I'd be straight back with my ghost. But it was just so hard to keep it all together for 2 laps. So I was like pumped on the track. That was a pretty wicked track. And honestly, I got too addicted to this one. I left the second one too late to have a crack at that. So I only had like what 3 hours of the jam week left to even have a crack at that second track. So I'm pretty sure I only had 200 attempts at that second track, and I was like 200th, no, not 200th, 53rd overall. And yeah, I had like 3 hours to try and get my overall down and have a crack at that second track. But I'll show you guys how that went when we get to that second track. But yeah, anyway, so I didn't get sometimes like I'd get this scrub here, and I wouldn't overjump this, so I'd have a lot of speed for this next jump, so I could overjump this and then scrub. But yeah, this time I just went consistent, and it's just so slow. I already said that before, but yeah, the best thing you could do there is get that scrub there, and then hopefully you could if you could get scrub this triple here, that was so quick. But there was also one other line you could do here. I don't know, sorry for rambling on a bit, guys, but there's just so much to this track, and I just wanted to explain a little bit more. But yeah, this line here, if you scrub this jump here, sort of wheel tap that jump there and land onto that, I think maybe you land on the tabletop and jump down there, and then you triple, and then triple again, and then triple again, and then double out, I think. Actually, I could be wrong, but I think it was, if you did that and then scrub the triple here, it was actually faster than the other line. But yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is just my sorry, I can't talk, trying to talk too fast, but yeah, this is just the rest of my run here. But I'm pretty sure I just went over this with you guys anyway already. But so scrub that. I missed the... Yeah, that'll do for that one. But nah, just wicked job to Joe if you're watching, mate, because you just, I don't know, you nailed the track. It was just such a fun track, and there would have been a lot of guys who didn't like it, but definitely my type of track, so that's why I love that one. But yeah, so we had ZSC to finish off there with a 2:23.199. So if you wanted to see his time, go back to my first look video and have a look at that one, because I showed his time off. Or maybe I didn't, did I? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Or maybe I didn't. I'll show it off now, why not? But yeah, so then we had Cole following him really closely there, so wicked job to Cole. And yeah, so top three this week actually get to go to Sweden, like just get a ticket straight away, so they don't even have to play the brackets or anything, so that was pretty crazy. Cole's from New Zealand, so he's going to have a pretty long flight. But no, it'd be pretty cool to watch these guys on TV, on my phone again. Hopefully it don't work so I can actually watch it this time. Who knows, I might even make it, but I highly doubt that. But you never know what could happen in those brackets. Look at that, Zach nailed that scrub, that was wicked. Look, see, he even scrubbed that. That's worth so much time. Scrubs that. And he sort of leaned forward, leaned back there. I think he was just trying to maybe go for that, I don't know, get his bike to get onto that level to go for the next scrub or something. I don't even know, but got that scrub pretty well. Scrub that, perfect. Now, this is what I could never do on that Dragon's Back. That's obviously the fastest way to hit it, but I could just never do that. But every time I try to do that, I'd just end up getting too much air, and I don't know, I'd just lose way too much time. So he didn't get that scrub either, but he didn't. He hit this way. He went with a consistent way, but he got a little bit of a scrub there. Sort of scrub that. This is where he made up all his time again, though, just to scrub that triple. It's just so quick. And scrubs that, but he actually cased that, so I was surprised he actually managed to clear that. If I was him, I would have probably restarted before I landed that jump, because I wouldn't think I'd be able to clear that, but no, he cleared it. So this is the fastest line here, so he scrubs that. So I got that a couple times. I started getting that a little bit consistently, and then half the time I couldn't scrub at all, so it was a pretty tricky line to hit, but it was, yeah, pretty fast if you got it and scrubbed it all. So yeah, just it's pretty crazy what these guys can do. Yeah, for 2 laps in a row, it's just insane. So wicked job to Zach, and also all these guys who got I don't know, good times on this track, or all you guys who had a lot of attempts at this track, I don't know. Sorry if you didn't get a chance to have heaps of attempts this week, but there's a few guys that probably didn't and wanted to. But I'll just quickly scroll through. I don't know, top 64 here. If it loads, hopefully. Alright, so awesome job to all those guys there. Go back to the second track now. I've probably spent way too long on this recap, but anyway, so yeah, now we had go time. So I ended up, so with 3 hours of Gem Week left, I only had 200 attempts at this track, and I had to try and learn it pretty much, in the last 3 hours. So I left it way too late, and I honestly reckon if I was so close to improving. Well, I actually did. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. You guys won't believe that if I told you, but anyway. So yeah, we ended up 23rd overall, but I really think if I got up to at least 1500 on this track, at least gave myself a whole day to play this track, I probably would have got, I reckon, let's see, probably would have been able to get, say about, probably like 15th, maybe 16th. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like saying that because I didn't get it. So end of the day, I didn't get it. But so we got 23rd overall. So that's what I got. But ended up having 933 attempts at this track. 49th, ended up 49th, and then 56.548. So let's just, where would I be? Second here. But yeah, this was another really cool track. Like getting that first scrub, that was actually really fun. I sort of ended up, just letting off a tiny little bit back there, and then I'd sort of be able to get that that like whatever you want to call that back there consistently. The back scrub jump like consistently if I. But yeah, that jump there was sort of tricky to slow down on because sometimes I'd land in the wrong whoop there and it's sort of just, I wouldn't be able to brake quick enough. But this bit here, I got that alright, but you could do like a back scrub there and just save yourself so much time. And once again, I got that decent, but there was a couple of times where I threw a scrub over that and I was just so quick. But yeah, if I had a few more attempts at this track, I reckon I would have been able to cut that time down a bit more. It's cool trying to scrub that jump there. That one felt good. And then this jump here was pretty tricky in the end. Like Zach ended up giving me some tips on this one. So what did he say? He reckoned if you got a wheel stand up this jump, like I can't remember what he said, but something about like if you get a wheel stand up this jump a little bit up to here, and then what did he say here? I think he just said from here on, I think from like about here, just keep leaning back, and then I don't even know what he said, but something, I don't know, he told me something and it ended up working a little bit. But a couple of times I actually had a good run going and I got up to here and then I sort of, I don't know, leaned forward just so I didn't flip it, but then lost a bit of time on my ghost time and just didn't improve because of that. But yeah, this track was actually, really, really fun one. So yeah, it was pretty wicked. But that was my fastest time on that one, but I'll show you guys. Cole actually ended up with the fastest one on this one, so he got a 54.943. So we'll show you guys this one. So yeah, he actually started off with a pretty wicked scrub. Lets off a little bit there. And you could actually get that without letting off at all, but it was pretty tricky to do that. So we're pretty equal here, but look how much better he slows down, so still fairly equal. But I think he gets the back scrub up here maybe. Yeah, look at that. So look how much quicker that is. It's so much quicker. And did just get a scrub here. Yeah, so that felt so good once I nailed that like he did there. It's just feels wicked. But you can see how much time that gains. It's crazy. But to get the back scrub and get that in a run is really, really tricky. So yeah, Cole just killed it again. So let's see what he does up here. So he leans back. So he gets a really big wheel stand. Oh, scrubs it. That's sick. I almost did that a couple times, but flipped it. But nah, that's so good, Cole. Just, I don't know. Can't wait to watch you in Sweden, man. That's gonna be cool to watch. But what else? I think that's basically it for the recap, guys. So sorry if that was, how long has that been? Probably it's probably been like 20 minutes, but over. Oh, hang on, what is it, recap? Yeah, about 20 minutes, but oh well, guys, I had a lot of stuff to talk to you to show you guys. So actually, one more thing I want to mention too, on this first track, something crazy happened. Like, I'll show you guys. Go back to my fastest time just for a second, fast forward. But so yeah, so back when I had about I think it was like a 26.4. That's what my time was. There was, I think, on the ghost run that was a 26.4. That was my best time at the time. And on that ghost run, I'm pretty sure on the second lap. Let's see. I'll go to the second lap. So yeah, I can't show you what my ghost time was then, but yeah, it was a 26.4, and then I can remember on the second lap, let's just get to the section. So yeah, on the second lap, I actually scrubbed that really good. I got a really wicked wheel stand up here, but I think I overjumped this jump here, and I half scrubbed this, so I didn't get it perfect at all, so I lost a lot of time there, and I don't think I scrubbed this jump here, so I lost heaps of time there. And I didn't scrub this jump here, so... And actually, which was the other one? I think it was this one here, too, that I overjumped that, and then I think I just got this scrub here. But on the second lap, there was one run where I finally nailed it. I finally nailed everything, and I come up to here, I got that scrub there, and I was about this time here, I was about 7 meters in front of my ghost time here. And my ghost time, like I said, had a 26.4, so I don't really know what 7 meters would be, but... And then, I managed to get those scrubs there, and I was like, yes, I've got this is it. Finally, after 2 laps, I'm going to improve, and, I've nailed those scrubs, I've held it together, and I actually sort of nailed that Dragon's back there too, so by this time I was about 8 meters in front now, and I got that pretty good. Pretty sure my ghost time scrubbed that though, so he come back a little bit. But as I was landing here, I think I remember seeing like 10 meters up on the. That's how much I was ahead. So 10 meters was about it, and I was like, yes, this is it. Going to improve, and then go over the finish line. And I don't know how you guys hold your phones, but I have mine with my pointer finger up on the right hand side top corner, and I went over the thing, and because I was like so sweaty, my fingers were so sweaty trying to hang on for 2 laps, and just the pressure and stuff. But so yeah, I nailed everything, got to the finish line, and my top finger, my right hand finger on the right hand corner of the screen, top. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Surely you guys know what I mean, but yeah, it sort of just slips, and my finger slips, hits the retry button after I crossed the finish line, or maybe it was like just before it or something. I can't even remember, but so my finger's just gone down off the case and then hit the retry button, and then that's it. Like and then I just opened my eyes back up, and then looked at the screen, and I was sitting at the start line pretty much, and I was like, what the heck just happened? Are you serious? How does that even happen? Like, I nailed everything. Wasn't really my fault, but my fingers just slipped off the thing, hit the retry button, and I don't know. You'd have to like sort of see my reaction to know how much I was, I don't know, annoyed with that, because it just doesn't happen ever. I think that's only happened once to me in Cash Jam. So, but for it to happen on a crazy week like this is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty rare anyway. So I was pretty annoyed with that. It took me like, I don't know, half a day to get over that. Went to work, and I was like, you're kidding me. That could have been an improvement. And then, the next day I had a crack at it again and ended up improving, but I just wanted to delete the game straight away, throw my phone out the window and never play it again. But it was pretty crazy. I don't know if that's ever happened to any of you guys, but it wasn't a good feeling. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, because it's not every day that happens, and for it to happen on the most important week of the year is just a joke, really. Anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the recap. I'm going to get straight back on to checking out Jam Week 266 now. So sorry that was a long one, but I just had a lot of stuff to talk about. Anyway, let's go and have a crack at Nico here. Actually, I've got to go back, get the Red Bull helmet before I forget. No, I'm keen to check out these tracks though. Some people said these are fun ones, so I'm keen to check them out. Oh yeah, just before we get into it too, bit of a shout out to Chad Reed. He just had a crash in Supercross and didn't look good at all. I think he got like what did he get? Like 8 broken ribs and something else, and collapsed lung or something. So it's just pretty annoyed to see that because he's I don't know, he's racing pretty good and he started to get back into the he's starting to do pretty well in the races and feeling good about himself and stuff and ride good. So it's just annoying to see that happen. So I think he'd be out. He's saying he'll be back for Vegas, but I don't know. You never know. So hopefully he is, but I probably doubt that. So yeah, unlucky to Chad there, but these things happen, I guess, in real life, don't they? Injuries. But it was a pretty crazy crash. Like he just sort of fell off the. I don't know what he did. He hit someone else's bike and fell off the back of the. In midair, and a couple. I don't know who it was that landed on him, but someone landed straight on him, and just not good at all. Anyway, enough of that. Let's check out these tracks. So this one starting off with a bit of a whoop section. Got a triple there. So far this is looking like a pretty cool track, my type of track. Looks like you had to land, and most of these jumps. Ooh, maybe I don't know what that was. Maybe that's triple. There we go, nice. That's better. Maybe it wasn't. So, I wonder if we can clear this by doing that. Sort of. So we'll double that. Double that. Gonna double that. What have we got now? It's good, another double. So heaps of doubles on this track, or either triples or doubles, I don't really know, but. And we got some interesting whoops. These are started off like small whoops, and then they got pretty big all of a sudden. Then we got a tabletop, another double, another tabletop, and is that the finish line jump? So that's a really short track. So that's yeah, right. It's pretty short. Righto, see what that puts us. So 20,291st. Oh yeah, just I want to say too, guys, thanks heaps for hitting that subscribe button, especially you new guys, because yeah, we've just made it to 1,450, I think, pretty much exactly. So yeah, that's pretty wicked. Now should be able to make it to 1.5k soon. So that'd just be that sounds wicked, doesn't it? 1.5k. It's not much, but for me, it is. So it's pretty cool. So we got triple here, and then probably maybe even have to let off on that triple there because I'm overjumping that pretty easy. Couple of doubles there. Probably can land on that tabletop, but yeah, I don't really know. I reckon you can get a really nice skim on these whoops too, because they're sort of they're big whoops, so I reckon you can get a really good skim across them. Look out, there's another Chad Reed there, rocking the same gear too, so that's cool. Has he got the Red Bull helmet though? I don't know. That was nice, scrubbing that first one. So this time we're going to let off a little bit. Just scrub these doubles here. Scrub this. I know that was pretty slow, but oh well. On off section. It's lucky to even get a tap on top of that tabletop then, but we got it. All right, another improvement, so that's good. 44.428. Alright, so 4,935th. Interesting to see whether or not, heaps of people are playing again this week, just to, now that the big week's over. Wonder if, heaps of people are still playing. So we've got the Joker out front there, or the Clown, whatever his name is, but he started off with a pretty good start, but now he's getting behind a little bit. Scrub this and catch back up. There we go. Oh, there's a triple there, so maybe that didn't look too bad. I did case the triple though, but look out, the big man himself's coming back. Got the... Oh no, he cased it a bit. But he almost did a triple there, so there's definitely... Well, what I did there was slow as, because everyone just passed me, but... I'm still way off working out everything, but ooh, I don't know what's going on with them whoops. That wasn't too bad. We want to try and scrub that triple though, because that's going to be worth a lot of time. Scrub that. What if we even wheel tap that? That might have been quicker. That time we almost made it onto that on off, but this time we'll scrub that. Oh, no, we'll triple that. So that was pretty quick. Scrub this. Scrub. Oh, maybe not. Should have tripled that. Anyway, that's an improvement. So that's good. 43.638. There we go. Getting down pretty good now. So 829th. Gonna scrub it. Not really. It wasn't too bad. There we go. See them guys there? Nailed that scrub, and look how much of a lead they pull away. So what about if we wheel tap that? So that doesn't look too bad if I actually get the wheel tap half decent. Go for this scrub now. Just missed it. Wheel tap. Yeah, there's one other guy doing the wheel tap, but maybe it's not that fast. I don't really know. Go for this scrub though this time. Wasn't far off, but didn't get it. Interesting. I don't know. Them whoops sort of seem to be trickier than I thought, like to skim at least. Don't know, I'm struggling a little bit. What if we do this, just scrub that double? Still going to make this? Probably not really. I don't know what's going on. I can't hit these whoops good at all now. That was alright. It wasn't that good though. Gonna scrub it. Oh, just missed it. Don't know, this track's actually a lot harder than I thought. This first section I can't get the hang of it. This section here too, I keep casing that, so I don't even... Maybe because I'm trying to wheel tap it, but... There we go, that wasn't too bad. We're catching it back up a little bit now, so triple this. Try and scrub this coming up. Sorry, no, it's whoops, but... We got a lucky skim, so that's good. Scrub that. Try and scrub this one. Okay, so that was pretty bad. We still got to improve. Nah, bugger. Yeah, I don't know if a wheel tap there or if it's if you scrub it, it's better. Still can't get that scrub over that. That's tricky. Gonna have to throw some scrubs in here to catch back up. Ah, now my fingers are slipping off the arrows. I hate when this happens. Alright guys, we'll go for a little bit more on this track and then we'll go check out the second one. There we go, got a scrub over that, was good. Let's see if we can scrub this. Wasn't too bad really. Scrub, oh no, we'll triple that, nice, scrub that. Try and get the skim across these. Oh, not the best, but it wasn't too bad. Probably should have went for the triple there, that was really slow, bugger. If we can scrub this though. I don't know, I can't improve, it's a tricky track. But if we do that and try and... No, it's not really as fast as I thought it would be, but... That wasn't too bad, so we'll let off that time. Wheel tap. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Just jump this normally. Scrub. Misses this one though. We're going to triple this. No. It's a hard track. I can't get used to that, so we'll just go to the second track now and hopefully I can play a little bit better on the second one. This one's by RC Boxer. It's called Outshined. Alright, so start off with the interesting section. Very interesting section actually. It's like, I don't know what they are, like uphill rollers or... Can we quad that? Yes, we got that. Scrub that. This actually looks like a really fun track too, because some of these jumps look like them jumps where them really long scrub jumps, so you gotta like I just like, yeah, really long scrub jumps. So they're the ones I really enjoy, so should be pretty fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got that again. This first section though is a little bit hard to hit consistently. There's probably obviously different ways you can do this too, like get maybe like a wheel tap there or something. Maybe not, but oh, it's tricky. I can't even do that. Look at that, cased it again. There we go. We'll make it this time. I guess you just got to get them whoops, decent. Now, what are we going to do this time? So we'll land like that. Got some pretty steep whoops. There we go. It's probably going to be a pretty fun scrub jump, but it's a triple, so that's going to be tricky not to case that. Got another little whoop section. Probably a jump you got to slow down on a little bit. We've got some big whoops. There we go. Triple up the hill into another scrub jump, and then big triple. Finish line. So it's another pretty short track, but it's got a lot of looks like a lot of scrub jumps on it. So 48.266. Just check. So alright, so yeah, 43,712. So far I guess you just got to get a bit of a skim across these, and then that's the only way you could clear that. But there's the other line they're taking there, so we'll see. Alright, so their line looks like it is faster, so we might have to try that. But I was going to try and figure out another line there, but I thought you could, rather than what they're doing, they're sort of just like scrubbing that jump there. Maybe you could I thought you could sort of, I don't know, jump over this and skim. Sort of do that, but it didn't really work. What about like that then? What about double here? See, that was pretty quick. So still really in front of what they did. They did catch up pretty quick. I don't know, maybe their line is a little bit quicker. Anyway, we'll keep going. We've got to, alright, skim across that, so that's good. Try to scrub that. Yeah, got the triple, that's good. This time we'll slow down a little bit. Sharp whoops, these are going to be pretty annoying, but I think pretty sure like after that there's not really too much more else to this track. Like you got to try and, that scrub there's a crucial one to get, and probably that one there, if you can get that, it's going to be worth a lot of time. But that was a pretty alright run. So 46.575. So that puts us 18,034th. So I guess I'll just go with their line for now, but so we'll scrub that, scrub this. Yeah, that wasn't too bad that time. Just missed a scrub there, so that's going to be bad unless we can. No, that didn't really work at all. And that line there's a lot easier than the other line, so that's good. Scrub that again, catch back up. Scrub this. Hopefully get this triple. Just. Looks like there's a little bit of the whoops there you can land. That's going to be probably the better option to land in, so try and do that next time. But I want to try and get a scrub up here, so we'll see if we can do that. Scrub this one, maybe this one coming up. So that one there, that's worth so much time. Didn't get that second scrub though, but yeah, the one I got, that's just, you can see how much time that's worth. So 45.939. Alright, so 5,958. So yeah, a couple of videos ago I talked to you guys about I was going to do the reaction video to the subscribers to your guys' video. So yeah, that's going to happen pretty much this week, I'm pretty sure. Either this week or next week. Really, really soon anyway, because I really want to do the first episode of that and get that whole series running, because that's going to be cool. So yeah, look out for that. We're going to do another versus video this week. What else have I got? Case at that time. Still got to finish off a little bit of the 1,000 attempts for the Road to Bike 11. So just finish that off and then be able to make the next episode of that one. I think the next thing I'm going to do on that is like whatever it is, like beat hill climbing under 32 seconds or something like that. So that's going to be pretty fun to have a crack at that. Also, yeah, there's a guy on the channel that wants. There's probably some other guys out there too that watch the videos, but yeah, one of the guys has been commenting wanting a BMX2 video. So save him commenting this time, and hopefully he hears this. And yeah, I'll go and I haven't played the game for ages, but we'll go and have another crack at that, see how we do. But yeah, not expecting to play very good on that one anyway. And yeah, the real life video, the next one is, well, pretty much finished that, so I'll be uploading that pretty soon. Mainly just my mate sort of, I don't know, a lot of crashes he has and just watching him crash pretty much, just laughing at him the whole video. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's not really a dirt bike vlog, but I thought it was funny, so I just, chucked it together, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And then yeah, also I don't know if you guys remember a couple of videos I've probably like 5 or 6 videos ago now, but I mentioned that, well, that was not too bad. Let's see if we can get a skim. No, that was shocking. Yeah, I mentioned that I was going to I already have bought Supercross the game, and we've bought, what else did I get? I got Ride 3, Supercross the game, and what was the other one? Isle of Man. So I don't know, hopefully those games are pretty cool. I'm going to do a first look video of all them games, so it should be pretty awesome. I've never checked out any of the ride games ever, so I don't really know what to expect, but I've watched videos on that. They look pretty cool, so should be cool to check them out. Scrub that was shocking. There we go, nice skim there. Scrub that. Back scrub then? What if we do that? It wasn't too bad if I didn't mess up the next double, but should be able to catch back up if we get these scrubs. There we go. That was pretty solid actually. Scrub this. Oh, look at that. Even scrubbed the triple. That's fast. So see where that guy just in front of me landed? That's where you want to land, I think. Perfect. There we go. Nailed that. That was good. Oh, look at this. This is going to be good. So you don't want to overjump this. You want to get that scrub there. Perfect. Almost nailed that second one, but I still can't get that. Well, we're going to save it. Nice. Another improvement. So 45.565. Alright, so 2,561st. scrub, or cased it, but still got that alright. So maybe we'll try and scrub this and catch back up. Scrub this, we'll try and, no, I was going to try and scrub that again, but we didn't get that. There we go, see where we landed there, that was a little bit better. Gonna lose a bit of time on this though because I overjumped that. But if we scrub this, there we go, that's good. So this jump here, this next jump here, you don't want to jump too far, because otherwise you won't be able to go for the scrub. We'll go for this one though. Oh, so what if we got a back scrub? Nah, so I don't think a back scrub could work there, just, yeah, no. Over the bars, bugger. Ooh, look out. Starting to overjump that jump now, so it's not good. What about if we go back to this line then? Scrub this. See how this turns out. No, so that's just way slower. Just still cased it. There we go, that's good. Let's get the scrub here. Nailed that scrub, that was good. Then on the boost stand, there we go. See, that wasn't very fast, but... So if you can get a skim on them whoops there, that's going to help you a lot, because you're going to be able to smash those guys that don't get a skim across that one, because they're so sharp, it's going to make a lot of difference. Alright, it's a pretty bad start, but we're going to keep going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Oh, that was alright. So what if we scrub this jump here, then scrub this next one? And scrub this one. It's so hard to scrub that third one, but... It's going to be really quick if you can get all them. Before I was slowing down on that first scrub instead of scrubbing it, but if you get them, what is it, 3 or 4 scrubs, it's going to be really quick. Starting to get a little bit tricky now because I'm trying to hit it sort of fast, but it's I keep overjumping this first bit. So if we do that, scrub this, there we go, that's better. Scrub this next one. Try and skim these. Oh, there we go, perfect. Scrub this. Scrub this. We're going to clear it. Oh, nice, look at that. Now he's just messed up that though. That's alright though, got a little bit of a scrub there, so that helps. Oh, that was pretty bad though, lost so much time. Gonna have to make it back with these scrubs then. So we're going to scrub this. Really got to get this next one. Did we get it? Sort of. Don't think it's going to be enough though. Nah, close, but I don't know. Didn't. We scrubbed the big triple though, so that's worth a lot too. So watch this. Look at that. Look how much. That's just crazy. 45.560. So I don't know if that's an improvement. Yeah, that's just an improvement. Not much though. But yeah, so far this track's I'm enjoying this one. It's pretty cool. Especially the the type of jumps it's got on it. It's cool scrub jumps. There we go, scrub that and scrub this. That's good. Scrub onto that, scrub that. Yeah, that was a good solid start. We're not going to get this scrub though, so slow down. Got that one though, look at that. Look how much time that's worth. Also got that one and landed in the right bit of whoop, so that's just perfect. This one I got the scrub a little bit, but I did slow down. Oh, that was pretty slow. Going to go for these though, so we're going to slow down this time. Scrub this, go for this next one. No, just play it safe. There we go, it's looking like an alright time, so that's 20 metres ahead. So 44.732. Which puts us, there we go, 331st, so that's good. Go back to the first one now and have another crack at this one. So I got to start figuring out which is better stuff to do on this track. Look at that start though, that was sick. If I got to scrub over this, that would have been so quick. What's everyone doing? Are they just scrubbing? I suppose some people are tapping that, some people are scrubbing. Once again, I just lost so much time. Because yeah, this track I still haven't really remembered the track really. Like I just still jumps I'm trying to double that I'm supposed to be tripling. So hopefully I start to work that out soon. Nailed it! Look at that. It's so satisfying when you nail that one. There, that wasn't too bad. This time we're just going to jump that normally. We're going to try and think it's this jump here you got to triple, so triple that. There we go, so remember that. Try and get a skim across these. Lucky one. Oh, just landed just a little bit short, but that would have been good. But I finally got that scrub, so that's what I wanted. And you guys saw how fast that is. It's just so quick. Thinking just scrub is probably faster than wheel tap, but I could be wrong. That was quick though. Scrub this, triple this. No, we're not. We're going to just double that. That was quick. These whoops, I don't know what's going on with these. I can't do them properly. I don't know if tripling or if doubling and going onto the tabletop is faster there, but yeah, whatever I'm doing, it's not really. I keep doing the wrong thing, so maybe I got to triple instead of trying to scrub that. I don't really know. Well, that was lucky. So yeah, by the way, I think the brackets for the World Championship, I think they're like on the 30th of March. So what's the date now? Like 25th, 26th. So I think I don't know if they're in 4 days or not. Maybe, so I'm pretty sure they're in 4 days. So so yeah, for me over here in Australia, that's going to be 4 a.m. in the morning, just like last year. So it just sucks. I hate it being that early because I don't know if to go to sleep or if to. Yeah, I don't really know what to do really. It's just an annoying time, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I might just record them. Like I can't talk because everyone's asleep, obviously, but I don't want to wake everyone up. But I might just maybe record the gameplay and just put some music to it, and I don't know, maybe just edit it really quickly or something and just upload that. But I've actually still got last week. I actually recorded all of last week, and I mean not last week, last year. Sorry, I actually recorded all of the brackets. Only made it to the first round, so I only did the first bracket, but I actually recorded the whole thing. So maybe I could go and edit that and chuck that up. Because the only reason I didn't put it up last year was because I like at the end of it, I get really annoyed, and I was just like, I didn't really want to put it up because I was just, I don't know if I swore a little bit, but I was like really frustrated, and because like that was the first time I've ever been in it. I just played terrible. Like I only had 1.5 hours sleep, but it was just, I just didn't want to put it up anyway because you guys would have enjoyed that. But if I edit it and upload it, it might be alright. This time scrub this. What if we just double this? Wasn't too bad. But you can definitely get a really nice skim across them whoops. I just haven't really been able to do it. Because they're tricky to get a skim across, and once someone does, you're going to be way ahead of everyone else because it's just tricky to do it. Unless I figure out a way, but I don't think so. What if we scrub this then? See, that was wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, really. I thought it was going to be a lot slower than that. So now I've got to remember. So we want to scrub this first bit here and then triple. It's good I'm starting to remember that. And then I'm not sure what I've got to do now. Like we've got the whoops, and then I've got to try and remember what I've got to do after this. So that was shocking. I don't know what's going on there. So we just got to double that, and then I've got to try and triple that. I think that's what I'm doing wrong, and then just double that, and then that's the finish line. So I'm pretty sure I've got the track sort of memorized, but now I just got to try and hit everything perfect. Alright, we'll go for this scrub. Gonna get it. Just let off the gas. Perfect moment. That was wicked. Lost a bit of time there, but it doesn't matter. Scrub that. That was good. Go for this one. Triple this. Nice. At least we know what to do now. That's good. Gonna go for this skim. That's looking good. If we can get this. Oh, solid. Gonna get this scrub. So now we've got to triple this. This is looking like a good time if I can nail this. Finish off with a scrub. Damn, we didn't get the scrub, but this is going to be a good time. Solid, look at that. So 42.420. So that's, yeah, it's a good time. Let's see what that puts us. 833rd. Yeah, wicked. I was going to say, surely not 800 people have got a better time than that. But yeah, that's good time. 28th in the world, so that's really good. We've only got 2 days left, so sorry this video is a bit late, but I'm just glad I'm here making the first look video, and hopefully you guys are still interested in the week to watch it. But yeah, there we go. Pretty solid time. Happy with that. So 64 attempts, 42.420. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. Let's see closest time. So got Rango 69. Look out. So we got 3-0 there in third place. He's decided to be killing it this week, so he's doing pretty good. 43, almost a 43 flat. So that's a pretty solid time from him. He's another Tassie boy. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can really improve that now. So probably if I kept trying to improve that now, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't know. I think it'd just take me a fair few more attempts. I'd probably take me like 400 attempts, and I'd be able to improve from there. But I think, yeah, that's pretty solid. So we'll go back to Outshined here and see if I can improve on this one a little bit longer. But yeah, glad I finally worked out that first track and just sort of memorized it, and then finally, threw down a pretty good time. That's cool. Just wipe my fingers here. Alright. So there's like definitely a lot of time you can make up on this first section here. If you get the scrub on both them jumps, you've already got a pretty big lead. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Alright, so scrub this. There we go. So look at that. That's how you want to hit that, and then even do a wheel stand there. Scrub this. Oh, that's sort of, I don't know, it's a bit risky. Scrub this. We're going to go for this one too. Oh, no, we cased it. So that was looking pretty good, but just cased it. But no, these tracks are actually pretty fun. Now that I've got the hang of the first track, that was a little bit frustrating at the beginning, but now that I've sort of memorised it and know what jumps to either triple or double on, that's pretty much, yeah, it's becoming pretty fun. And then this one's always been fun. I was enjoying this one from the start, so triple that, scrub this, nah. There we go, now we're starting to get the hang of it, so scrub that. We'll stand this, scrub this. Gonna go for this scrub. No, we're not. I might actually go and verse a subscriber. See if I can keep up with them on this track, because I can't do it for the first one, because I can, but so look out, we've got boy THR Nuggets up here with a 43.777. So looking at those other guys there, really fast guys, Bruno and Giulietto, that's a really, really solid time from him. So killing it, man. That's awesome. Got Quaid, Blissy, so Scrubs up there, Cuddler. Who else we got? Parker, D-Man. Alright, so let's go and verse. Bugger it. Let's go and verse Nuggets then. Go and give ourselves a bit of a challenge, because he's got a pretty crazy time, so we'll see if I can keep up. So he's got to have a pretty solid start, surely. Actually, I might wipe my screen again, because it's getting the arrows are starting to press themselves, so that's never good. Alright. So he scrubs that. Right, so now I can't even get the wheel stand. This sucks. Alright, we got it. So yeah, he's got a pretty solid start. Looks like he's, if I nail it, he pretty much is right next to me. So gonna overjump that. It's not gonna work. Right, this is gonna be tricky. Got it. So scrub this. Was looking good, but we didn't get enough distance. There we go. This is looking good. So scrub this. Nah. Let's just jump it normally and see if we can catch back up then. Looks like he nails them scrubs. He's got to get a nice skim across this, looks like it. Does he scrub this? Yeah, so he nails that scrub, so I really got to go for that one. It's really tricky to scrub that and not case it. I think we got it alright. There we go. It's good. But look how much of a gap he's already pulled. So that's pretty nice start he's got. So really got to nail this scrub if we want to have any chance. I cased it. There we go. Got it alright. Missed that scrub though. See if we can skim this. Not too bad if we can get a scrub here. No. We've missed it. Right, this is going to be really tricky. So that one there, that's the scrub we got to get, because that's the one he nails. There we go, so scrub that. Could go for this one. Well, that's pretty tricky actually. There we go, made up a little bit of time with him, that scrub there. Hopefully we can land down the right thing. There we go, that's good. Pretty fast. Slow down a little bit, probably, yeah, overjumped that way too much. So I'm guessing he's going to nail these scrubs so good down here. Get that one. Pretty sure he got that one too. We finally got it, but on a stupid run. So what did he beat us by? About 20 meters. So 44.789. So I can't even remember what my best time is. Like a 40. Oh, so it wasn't too far off really. Oh, there we go. There's the start we wanted. Just case that though. That was slow, but we'll keep going. There we go, scrub that, see if we can scrub this. Missed it. Caught back up to me on there though, so we'll try and scrub this. Nah. So we really needed that scrub to be right next to him really. I think the bit we got to really focus on is that jump there though, because the quicker you slow down there, it looks like the more speed you get for them whoops, the better. So there might be some other line you can take actually up on that. No, maybe not. It's tricky to keep up with him. So we'll go back to this other line now just to see, but it just ends up being pretty slow because you don't get that speed down the hill. No, he just really nails that section. Got the scrub though. I just can't seem to get the same scrub he gets. It's pretty tricky to do that one. Just can't get the hang of it. There we go, that's better. See if we can... So I still can't scrub it. Here we go. If we can get this scrubbed though. We didn't get it very good, but we're not too far behind him as long as we can land down perfect here. No, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad. This time we'll slow down to try and get these whoops alright. Wasn't that bad really, because we've got to scrub over that. If we can scrub these, we'll catch back up. No, the only time I've missed that scrub, come on. See, look at that. Now we'll try and go for this scrub. Oh, we missed that one though, far out. Look at this skim though, look at that. Just look at that. Oh, we've got the scrub. This is the runs we want to keep trying to... Oh, I cased it though, you're joking. And they just made a mess of that, but we've got a scrub there, so that's good. Scrub that too, so we're not too far behind him really. Just got to remember to slow down here a little bit. Scrub this. Scrub this, or back scrub. No, that was pretty slow, far out. We're close at that time. Still didn't get it though. Slowly starting to get the hang of that scrub though. But yeah, it's pretty crazy how much time you can make up on the whoops. There we go, that's better. So, won't go for that scrub, we'll scrub this. Go for this skim again. Scrub and scrub. This jump here, you really got to remember to slow down because I'll look out, might even get a good skim. No, but we're pretty close again. So if we can scrub this, no, missed it. We're definitely getting closer, so hopefully I can throw something down pretty soon. Gained a lot of time on him through the whoops though, because been skimming them pretty good. Scrub that. Alright, we'll try a little bit more and then we'll probably I don't know, go show you show you guys the top fastest times and then probably just wrap it up I reckon, but we're getting pretty close here. Helps if you scrub that double there and then also get the triple, that's pretty quick. It's going to help a lot. If you can scrub that there rather than slowing down, that's going to be really quick. There we go. See if we can scrub this. Wasn't too bad. Still not going to improve though. Come on. We just need an improvement at least. There we go, solid start, but I case that a little bit. If we can get a skim though, this would be good. No, not really. Really need this scrub then. Missed it, bugger. Cased it, but we got the scrub, so that's good. Probably the fastest we've hit that first section. So whether or not we can scrub this, that was good. If we don't case this, that's looking pretty good. Scrubbing that helps a little bit though, because he didn't get that, so that's good. Gonna go for this scrub. Need this one. Nah, don't think this is gonna be an improvement. Nah, it's pretty tricky. I can't seem to... Oh, maybe that was a little bit of an improvement, but not much. So 44.715. So, don't know if we improved at all, really. Maybe went down like a couple of spots, but yeah, not much. I don't know, I just can't really seem to get close to him now. I was sort of getting close, but I don't know. Probably going to be here all day trying to improve against him, so I'll probably just... I don't want to bore you guys too much longer, so show you guys the fastest time on the first track. So this one was by WFO NR 502. So he had a 41.316, so we'll watch his time. We had Iceman, Giulietto BMX, THR Bragstad, and then Cole in 5th place. So let's see what he does that I don't do very good. So look at that, he nails that scrub. I think he did just like a little bit better than I did. Like I got it pretty good, but he got it pretty perfect. So what does he do? Yeah, so he wheel taps. So maybe wheel tap is faster, I don't really know. So he does land on the triple. And then he... okay, so triples and then cases but doubles. And then doubles that, triples this, doubles that. Gets the whoops really good, and then not bad. And then yeah, that's pretty good run, so wicked job to him, that's awesome. Let's check the time here, sorry guys. So we got him again on the first track, so he's killing it this week with the 43.92. So let's watch what they do on this first jump. So they do take my line. So what do? They back scrub that. See, I was gonna say something like that. I didn't think a back scrub would work there, but I was gonna say if you scrub this, but it just didn't look like it looked like the other run would just catch up too quick, but bugger, I should have figured that out. That sucks, but I knew that start was pretty quick. I just didn't know you could hit this one quick. So looks like what he does there is just quicker. And then scrubs this perfect. Gets this scrub. Leans in there. Nice. I reckon he gets this scrub. So even if you don't get that scrub, if you get it a little bit and like, I don't know, slow down a little bit, helps you heaps. Scrubs that perfect. Does he get this one? No, it's a really tricky one to get, that one is. And yeah, so that's just a really hard time to get, but that's interesting. So none of the tracks actually figured out which line was... I actually didn't figure out the fastest line on any of the tracks really, but yeah, don't know. Hopefully that helped you guys out with that premium, even though there's only 2 days left, but yeah, I don't know. I couldn't figure the fast lines out, so I might just, now that I know the fast lines though, I've probably been going for a while in this video, but I might just, well, we'll go to the second track and see if I can just I don't know, have a few attempts at doing the fast line. So actually maybe we'll go against Stoney here. See if he takes the fast line. Okay, so pretty sure he does. So he just jumps over, doubles, and does he back scrub? Yep. It looks like just do a wheel stand until the last whoop and then just try and jump over it. How does he hit it? Does he just... not easy as it looks, really. So used to hitting the other line, so maybe just sort of... I don't really know. What am I doing wrong? Do I just... There we go, that was better. So do this, gonna try and back scrub, wasn't too bad. We landed on the wheel stand, so that helped. Oh, gonna go over the bars. Oh, just. Or we can do that way, that was pretty good. Go for it again. Nah. Oh, it's pretty good. We just cased it. There we go, that's better. Oh, geez, them whoops are pretty bad now. So yeah, I've sort of figured out if you do a wheel stand from this first whoop and then sort of jump into the, looks like the, what, third whoop, I guess that is. So it's probably the consistent way to hit it. You sort of just, I can't do it now, but wheel tap and then try and jump from that one. No, it's hard to, I don't know, it's hard to hit it consistently, really. Here we go. No, still didn't get it. There we go, perfect. Go for this, or what if we just scrub it? There we go, that's good. Still managed to mess that up. Stoney goes for the back scrub line there, but so he slows down. Oh, it's never good to do that in the whoops. It's hard to explain what you do. You sort of just, you don't want to do too big of a wheel stand, but you just wheel stand from this, like from this whoop here or roller there, and then just land down here and try and get over this jump, I guess. I don't really know. Sometimes you could do it, sometimes you just don't really land the right way. Or you land too sort of far, I don't really know. Like this would be, that's close, but this one would be right. Yeah, there we go. That's good. What if we just scrub it then? So even just scrubbing it's not really that slow, I guess. Let's be good if we can get this scrub. Just missed it. Oh, no, I think we've messed it up. Bugger. Got the scrub there though, so we caught up to Stoney a little bit. Gonna have to go for these scrubs to catch him though. Going for this one. Oh, just missed it. Don't know if that's going to be improvement. Nah, so close, but still not an improvement. Going for the scheme, that wasn't too bad. Just so far behind him. Right, so yeah, it's hard to... I don't know, I can't really seem to keep hitting it properly. It's just... Sometimes I get it, sometimes I can get it like a couple times in a row and then I just can't get it at all. It's frustrating a little bit, but... It was close, but we still cased it. Doesn't look like it's that hard of a jump, but it is. It's like you got to land perfectly to get the... Then you got to land in the other one perfectly to get the right bounce. Still can't do it. What's going on? Wasn't too bad. It's pretty slow though. Oh, there we go. That's good. Cased it though. Oh, case that. Barely made that, but we're gonna keep going to try and catch up, I guess. No. Oh, I can't do it now. What am I doing? Alright, if you made it this far in the video, thanks heaps. You guys are legends, but sorry, this is probably been a little bit boring because I've just been, I don't know, having trouble with this first section. I just can't seem to get it properly or something. I don't know. It's tricky. There we go. Finally. Scrub this. There we go. Finally in front of him. Right. Oh, no, we've gone for the Stony line. Just messed it all up. Right, we'll try a max of like another 10 attempts, and then if I don't get close, I'm probably going to have to wrap it up there, I reckon. There we go. So we're coming back here. If we can get a skim, this will be good. Got one. So scrub this. Scrub this next one. Just sort of missed the scrub, but this will be alright if I can keep this run going. If we can get a scrub across this one. Missed that one. See how good we get these whoops. Not too bad. We're pretty much neck and neck with him. It's all about these scrubs up here. Can we get this one? No, not really. Oh, no, I didn't want that scrub. Far out. That's going to be a good run too. Bugger, that was definitely going to be an improvement. It's a hard section, this first one. I did not think it was going to be this hard, but it is. Oh, come on. What am I doing wrong, guys? If you're watching this and you got some tips for me or whatever to hit this, how to hit this first section a little bit more consistent, please let me know, because I'm struggling with this one. It's just, I don't know, I just can't seem to do it properly. It shouldn't be this hard, but it is. It's like I just keep casing that first jump. Alright guys, another 10 more attempts. If I can't do it then I really got to stop it, because this is what I always do, just keep going too long and then it just gets way too boring for you guys. Still can't get it, come on. Finally, we sort of got it. So as long as we can scrub this and then scrub these next ones, should be equal with him. There we go. No, then we had to get a stupid bounce and then whoops. Come on. This is frustrating. This first section is very, very frustrating. Come on, what are we doing? Good job to Stoney though, he's got a pretty nice start and a pretty solid time too. So, I don't know why I keep doing that there. Case the jump, seriously. Alright, this is one of the trickiest sections ever, really. This is so hard. So addictive though, I don't know why it's so hard. Come on, we need a skim. Come on, please. Yes, here we go. If we get this scrub. Right, we're back in it. Let's go. Oh, no. God, it always happens. Far out. I can't go this long and not improve. Come on, guys. This is just... Hopefully this hasn't ruined the first look video. This is... Sorry for you guys still watching, because this must be pretty boring. Just thought I'd be able to improve. I'm getting so close. I just can't get this first section enough. It's getting frustrating. Really need this skim. Come on. Got the scrub. That's good. We didn't get that one though. But we're not too far behind if we can get this section alright. Right, we're pretty much with him now, so let's see. There we go, so we're coming back on him. Please get this scrub. I think we missed it pretty badly. Didn't get that one, far out. Alright, low battery. Oh, I better plug the charger in. Just keep going with this run, or maybe we probably shouldn't. Might just plug the charger in real quick because that was it's about to go flat. Alright, so I don't know, guys. I'm sorry I put you guys through that because I really thought I was going to improve then. I got so close. Just struggling with that first section. I couldn't get that under control. So I don't know. You guys are legends if you made it up to this point. But yeah, sorry I couldn't improve. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that was a good first look video. Anyway, it's the tracks are really cool, so I enjoyed them. But what did I end up overall? So I had 308 attempts on that one. That's crazy. But yeah, so we're at 70th overall at the moment with 2 days left, so it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think that's going to do the video, guys. So that was Jam Week, my first look at Jam Week 266. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more of these videos. And yeah, hopefully we can get to 1.5k soon. There's some wicked videos coming up. I'm not planning on stopping YouTube anytime soon, so don't think if you hit that subscribe button you won't get any more videos, because you definitely will. There's a lot more coming. But yeah, thanks heaps for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Cheers.